Hey, good day. Yeah, finally the video on the tapping. We're going to start. And yeah, I didn't introduce myself. I am Wouter de Vries. So I'm a practitioner of EFT and matrix reimprinting, trained by Carl Dawson in England in 2015. And it's one of the things that I really like to do in life, the tapping. And I will invite you to go and tap along on this video. Yeah. My idea is that, first of all, you can have a look at the other videos that I've posted the last days. Look for Wouter de Vries and you can see them. Then you see explanation on the tapping points, where they are. Yeah. And now I will just do this and I invite you to just tap along. So they are these points, and you can tap on these points any moment in your life because the tapping is a technique that you can use to get in a more relaxed or a more peaceful state of being. And unfortunately, nowadays in life, we have just nearly everybody, or maybe even everybody, is in a state of discomfort at some levels. Yeah. And of course, life is, for me at least, life is getting better and better. But there's always something that is, I mean, if there wouldn't be things, then maybe we would be all illuminated. Yeah. So there's always something that is getting us easier out of this very positive state of being. And the tapping is a tool for, you can say, for relaxing and just guiding facilitating the energy to flow in a more natural way and bring you back to this more natural, loving state of being that we are and that you are. Yeah. And so on the videos, I will suggest that you will be doing the tapping all the time. It's the emotional freedom technique, so don't be surprised that if you notice all of a sudden that things are moving. You can notice some emotions coming. Yeah, you can notice, because the thing is, we facilitate our body or our being to get in a more pleasant state. And of course, before we get into the pleasant state, very often there is some kind of emotions that we have to deal with, that we have to resolve. And I explain it very often that it's like when you have an accident with a car, then you get in this, like, a very big shock. Yeah, you may not have had an accident, but you can imagine that people are in a very big shock, and then they cannot even talk. Yeah, they're so they first need to get back their breath. Yeah, so you can imagine, if you didn't have an accident, you can imagine that there's any very unexpected dangerous situation, you need to first get back your breath. So, and then you can, once you have back your breath, you can have a look at the situation in a different way. You can deal with the situation again. But first, you need to get back your breath. So, the tapping, the EFT, it allows you to get faster back your breath. So, you can use it at any time. And of course, it's a very strange technique for most persons still, even though it's used more and more. And I mean, within our tribe, there's so many persons that already have heard about it and even did it. It's getting more and more famous because it's a very useful tool, and it's used more and more for resolving traumas, because that's, of course, also a very big, shocking situation. And thing is that, yeah, with this technique, by tapping, you are just allowed to get back your breath easier, faster. And once you have back your breath and you are back to yourself, you can deal better with whatever is the situation. And yeah, because it's very important to be more, the more relaxed you are, the more comfortable the world is around you. And if you are a parent, for example, like I am, then you may have noticed that the more tensed you are, or the more stressed you are, or the more angry you get, the worse the situation around you is getting. Yeah. So it's much easier life when you get back to your breath and get back to your center, and from that space, resolve whatever was happening. And I would really like to go much further into the details where this all comes from, but let's first, this video, just a bit of background on what is this about, when you can use it. And thing is, of course, it looks very weird if you do all these tapping points. You don't need to do them all. Also, you can skip some. It doesn't matter. And the order does it better. What is important is that you keep a bit of a flow in it. So you keep it moving from one point to another. And so you can use it at any difficult times. And very often I use by tapping when I'm in public. I just do it on one hand. So I just do it on the hand like this, because like that I can do it under the table, I can do it behind my back, I can do it in my pocket. Yeah, and people don't need to see it. So for example, yesterday I was having a very busy day. I didn't manage to make the video, unfortunately. And I had a long to-do list that I put priorities on other things. And then I was traveling and I didn't want to do it in the airplane. And then I was driving and it was getting dark anyway, so I didn't want to do it in the car, and had some struggle with the phone that didn't work. The battery, it didn't charge. And then anyway, I got the police. They saw me with the phone, so I got pulled over by the police. And this is such a moment where there's a lot of tension coming up. You know, can you imagine that the police is stopping you and you know that you did something that you're not allowed to do? And you know that there's a very big fine for doing that. So I got a bit like, oh, I got a bit nervous. And at such moment that you get a bit nervous, it's very, very useful to use the tapping, because again, the more nervous you get, the worse the situation gets. Yeah. So that's why of course, we all want to get back to this peaceful state, and that's why we have all this tension, because we can use that to get back to a peaceful state. Yeah. In the next videos, I will go more into the where it's all based on. What is this idea? Where does it all come from? Why did this technique develop? But what I'd like to do in every video I'm going to share with you in the next, let's say, 20 videos, I would like that you tap along, and I would like also to start to interact, but I want always to add, to put one specific something in the video that we can tap around. So for most persons in our tribe, I can say that we have the desire to live a certain way that we would like to live, but we don't live that way. Yeah, we are going somewhere. So we could do this a little bit of tapping on that, and as you see, I close my eyes because I can concentrate a bit better on that. So I could go now for one of the things we can use the tapping for is to do this future meditation activities, or to get to the future self, let's say, that already has established whatever in life. And it's a very nice way um, to get to this pleasant state, which is, of course, very important. So maybe it's very difficult to imagine that you will be having this marvelous life that you are planning. It's very difficult, maybe. Sorry, to imagine. For me, it's also difficult to imagine that you will have this financial freedom and this working activities around what you truly love, that you will have established that in next month, for example. That's very hard to imagine. So if we would go and imagine next month that you will be having all the freedom, you will have a lot of emotional barriers. But that's why, because you will have a lot of mind going in saying this can't be like this. So, but be tapping now along with me. Now you may know the point. You don't need to close your eyes as I do. I just do it to focus a bit more. Um, and so what we are going to do now is that we are going not to in 1 month, but we are going to visit yourself in 20 years from now. Yeah, your future self 20 years from now. And I guess you can imagine that 20 years from now, if you would be there in a very nice place, you can imagine that you have established this life, and you have been living this life for quite a while already, this marvelous life that you are so actively creating at the moment. And of course, it will be different once you get there 20 years. This is a journey. It's continuously changing. But we will go now for 20 years from now. So let's say yourself in 2041 and keep tapping on the points and see yourself in 2041. How old would you be in 2041? 2041, 2041, 41. You can see yourself there, 20 years older, and you are in this place that you already have such a desire that you would like to be able to live. And that is a space where you are. So see yourself in this space, in a space of with a lot of relaxation in your all your body and in your life. Yeah, a peaceful state, because you are in a happy state. You are in a happy state and a peaceful state. In 2041, I would be outside somewhere in a what you call a dehesa, in a wooded area. I would imagine. You can imagine a place where you would like to imagine yourself. Maybe it's in the mountains, maybe it's at the sea, maybe it's just in the house with the family and with the children or with the grandchildren. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like, just go to a place that you would really love to experience in 20 years from now, and have this satisfied feeling of having this financial freedom and doing really dedicating to the things you truly love. And what is the thing that you really like the most? Yeah, what is the thing that you would like the most to share there? With who would you like to share this moment 41 years from, or 21 years from now? 20 years from now, with who would you like to share this moment 20 years from now? So I would see my well, my family is coming there, my partner, and I would share it with nature. I would share it with nature, and I would. So, what kind of feelings would you have? The satisfied feeling of having established maybe your business, maybe the satisfied feeling of having established enough, yeah, activities that you are helping other persons. What kind of sensations would you have to be really satisfied? Would you be in a house? Would you be outside somewhere? And I would like you to imagine what kind of sounds would be around. Maybe sounds from the persons, people, maybe sounds from nature. And I'd like to imagine that you see yourself there with who you want to share this with, and just connect a little bit with this very positive energy from yourself, that you are so satisfied that you have established that life. Yeah. And just connect a little bit and allow yourself to connect with this peace and this relaxed feelings. Maybe there's love, maybe there's beautiful colors. It can be the sounds of nature, of persons. Maybe you love other things. Just connect a little bit with that. And allow all those sensations to go through your body and to connect with this loving, peaceful state, this satisfied feeling. And allow that to flow all through your body, through your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your breast, your chest, your belly. Relax. Allow to connect with all these positive sensations, just as if you are there already. And from that space, allow to connect with the surroundings and expand. And expand more and more, and allow this positive sensation to expand and to the other persons around, other people you are sharing the journey with, sharing the moment with, nature, maybe beautiful world, and allow this space to continue to expand all over the globe and into the universe. And allow this security feeling, this nice space and love and satisfaction, allow that to connect with you. And take this image with you on your journey for the next period in your life. And then bit by bit come back to your where you are now. Yeah, maybe you're sitting in a room. Open your eyes like I will do. And just maybe you want to sit and relax a little bit before you do something else. This is just a short intro of one of the things that you can do while tapping. If you do your ideal day meditation, or if you do your future meditation, then if you do the tapping at the same time, it can empower very much this connecting with this positive energy. Okay, so this is it for today. I went a lot further than what I thought I would do. Maybe I should give you more explanations, but leave a comment and give a share. And also, if you have any specific topic or something that is going on at this moment in your life that you say, "Oof, but I have this going on," then just put a comment, and maybe tomorrow or the next video, I can be a bit going and do tapping along that issue or that topic. Yeah, and we'll just see how it goes with these videos. I'm not sure how to interact. Maybe we should do the live videos. Anyway, yeah, so have a beautiful day. And oh, I'm looking to the wrong camera. I'm looking to the video camera. Sorry. Have a very beautiful day. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, are you there? Will you be there? Give a like or a comment in the Facebook or on the YouTube, and then it's easier to reconnect next day. Yeah. See you. Enjoy. Bye.